Hello everyone and welcome to the Onward VR Master League. I'm your host Nomad and today I'm here to present to you this EU matchup between the Kingsmen and FriendlyFire. We are going to be just a few moments away here from the Onward action as we're waiting on one more person to join from FriendlyFire, but in the meantime, get a few details out of the way in regards to bans and picks. So, for the Kingsmen, they went ahead and banned Paradise. Meanwhile, FriendlyFire decided to ban Subway. Think of that for a second. Yeah. And then for map number 1, Kingsmen, who are home, they get the first pick. They decided they want to pick Suburbia. So we're off to a map that is comfortable with most players at this point. This is kind of a map that is played by most newer teams. The Kingsmen obviously is a new team to this season, actually on the helm by one of the league's moderators, Typic. So we'll see how they fare against FriendlyFire, who've been around since season 11 and at the helm of a former mod, actually, of Mr. Trip. Looks like we have everyone in the lobby here. So I guess we can go around ahead. Give them a bit of an introduction. So, for the Kingsmen, we have Typic, Mr. Dutch Kebab, Shish Leo, SSH Leo, LOL 926, and Special Ops. And for FriendlyFire, we have got Physics T, Miss a Lot, Cam Street, Mr. Trip, and Olliehead 78. Now for our first objective, we have the Playground objective, one of the newer objectives added to this game. Wouldn't exactly call it new though, as it's been around since I believe springtime, I believe. Let's go ahead and let the teams know that we are good to go. Looks like we're just waiting on teams here to finalize their strats before the match starts, so we should be here starting any moment really. Now for those of you who may be new to Onward, or at least competitive Onward, this game mode is uplink. It's sort of like Search and Destroy. It's a 5v5 where if you are dead, you do not respawn. You return to what is called the tent, which is essentially the lobby where you begin. And the whole purpose is for if you are Marsoc, you're the attacking team, you're dressed in the desert fatigues, you're looking to get within a small radius of this green buzzing rotating satellite and punch in a 7-digit number on your tablet. And I will explain later on, but in the meantime, let's see what if these teams can present to us what I was going on about. It looks like we have the North spawn for the Kingsmen. A bit of pre-fire going up from Volk. Physics T is going to be the first one to come in contact with the Kingsmen. As he tries to take down Typic and LOL from lane 4. Up comes a nade. A little bit too far, just out of the bounds on the map there. Nearly got Special Ops. A returning nade doesn't quite get Physics, as Physics finds LOL in lane 4. Another nade goes out. Looks could have came from Typic. Nearly got Ollie head, but didn't quite get over the fence there. Tyvek with a refrag onto physics onto lane 4.
We got a -1.
So for a 4v4 with 5:12 remaining. Looks like Dutch Kebab could be bumping into Ollie head here. Meanwhile, we do have Leo going down lane 2 towards South Street. Typic is trying to keep some members of Friendly Fire occupied at Playground. A little bit of pre-fire went on. A little bit more pre-fire going towards Ollie Howden. As Dutch Kebab will down him, but will not confirm. Still now. 4v3. Make the 4v2 as Leo from Center House takes down Missalot at Burning House. All done by Mr. Trip, who gets down by his own C4. Flashbang will get both Mr. Trip and Camp Street. Special Ops get into the secret hidey hole that is the capping point. He's tablet out. He is capping. Camp Street will take down Typic. Are they aware of the cap though? Here comes Camp Street, who will trade with Mr. Dutch Kebab. And with 2 members of Kingsmen still standing, the cap did not come out. It was a win by elimination. The Kingsmen will get their first point. Nice little way to start this match. So we did not see a cap go out there, but you did see an attempt. If you get right about here, you put your tablet just a little ways into this bush, you can get within that small radius needed to cap. Now, if you do cap, your team gets 2 points. And if you do what we just saw in this round here, where you eliminate the opposing team, you get 1 point. And for the VRML, each map, there's 3 of them, is a best of 7 rounds. So the first team to get the 4 points wins that map. If you win 2 maps, you win the series. And you also gain some MMR. But that's not the end of it. Regardless of who wins the maps and what order, the 3rd map is always played. So if either team wins the first 2 maps, it doesn't matter. The 3rd map always gets played because there's always more MMR on the line. Of course, for those who may not be aware, MMR stands for Matchmaker Rating. And that's how we decide who is where in the standings. Of course, the more MMR, the higher you go up, the less MMR, the further you go down. And with uplink here on Onward, each objective is played twice. So the Kingsmen, first they attack the objective, now they have to defend it. And with Onward, there's generally an advantage towards Volk, which is the players dressed in black fatigues who defend the objective. So for Friendly Fire, they technically have an advantage, as you could just win every Volk round and win the map. You can lose every Marsoc, but win every Volk, you'll win 4-3, and you still win that map nonetheless. Bit of an extended delay here. But just as I say that, round number 2 is underway. And looks like we're gonna get a different spawn here. There's 2 spawns for Marsoc on this particular objective.
Right, shall I pre-fire?
Friendly Fire do have the south spawn, which can be susceptible to free fire. But they can also dish it out like they have just here. Mr. Trip is going to get the first pick onto Leo, giving Marsoc that early advantage. Looks like Physics T is going to go all the way north. But I'm going to try and flank around to lane number 4, get behind the defense. While we have Olliehead and Missalot in Center House, Camp Street in lane 2. Pushing towards lane 3. Meanwhile, we still have Mr. Trip at lane 1 APC. A little bit of free firing going off. No one being shot yet. C-Fire goes off, does not find no one. Physics T is already at lane 4. He could just flank around here, could potentially get Mr. Dish Kebab. But as I said, Misslot does get the pick. 4:52 left. It is now a 5v3 in favor of Friendly Fire. LOL has to be careful. This guy picked up by Mr. Trip there. He ventured a little too far, but Capsheet finds the pick onto Type and cover in lane 3 with a quick refrag from LOL. Spec Ops finds Camp Street. LOL finds Miss a lot. And the action just keeps on coming as Olliehead does find a refrag on LOL. It's now a 3v1. Spec Ops will make a 2v1 as Spec Ops does find a pick onto Olliehead. Physics T is close to objective. Spec Ops rotating back, making sure no one is trying to cap it. The last thing you want is your opponent to cap on the objective. Misslot is currently in front lawn of Volk House. Looking for a rotation from Spec Ops. They find it. They know where Spec Ops is. Physics T. Physics T will find a little bit of pre-fire and get a pick onto Spec Ops, giving Friendly Fire their first point, tying things up 1-1. Just browsing through the Twitch chat here. Welcome everyone. Hope you're all enjoying your Saturday. And P's, yes. I would say it's the Nomad, but I am Nomad. Seen a lot of fans here for Friendly Fire. Yes, they've been around since season 11, so they've already developed their fan base. Kingsmen in their first season. I say they developed a bit of a fan base, but no, being new and being their first casted match, they have their chance now to shine, show the rest of the league what they can do. Now, as I mentioned, you play one objective twice. You attack it once, you defend it once, and then it moves. And indeed it has moved, but not very far as you have seen, as it is now the Burning House objective. Now for this one, there's a couple of capping points. The most commonly one used is right here, between the railing and the sandbag, but you gotta put your tablet kind of in between the railings here. The other one, whoa, what just happened there? It's sort of further back towards the garage door, as you see there. Now, Kingsmen on attack have the lane 3 spawn, which is commonly known as the pre-fire spawn, or the lane of death, sometimes known as. And sometimes you can pre-fire that entire lane all the way to the Volk spawn. A little bit of pre-fire going on. A little delayed. Will not find anybody. Physics T. Ooh, Nate came close again, missed a lot. Not quite. Physics T is at lane 4 APC, looking for Type Pick, who's at white car lane 4. Missed a lot on objective. All he had at lane 3 sandbags. It's also good. Physics T will find special ops in lane 4. May not be aware of Type Pick spot though. Camp Street in Volk House, 2nd floor. And then Mr. Trip, west side of spawn, Volk House, garage. We've got LOL at Burning Truck Lane, Leo at lane 1 Hesco, Mr. Dutch Kebab at lane 3. Physics will find that delayed refrag onto Physics T at lane 4 APC, making things 4v4 with 4:47 left. Camp Street might get a pick onto Leo here in lane 1. But as I see that, I might just back away. Whoa, I just realized. Sorry, guys. My bad. Looks like Type is moving up towards the slide of playground, looking for a pick. The front lawn and center house will not find it, but all he had will find Mr. Dutch Kebab in lane 3, making things 4v3 in favor of Friendly Fire.
One dead, one out.
But LOL will even things up as he gets a pick on Mr. Trip. This committed push into center house
Nice one, center house.
so far is not looking that great, as Cam Street will get the delayed refrag onto LOL. Now down to a 3v2. Typic looking for all he had. It's a pretty good idea as to where he is. Tries to take down Cam Street in second floor of Volk House, but will get picked himself from Cam Street, making things a 3v1. All down to Leo. Trying to get that pick on the Cam Street. Could not make those shots. Have to make a rotation, which is the right thing to do in this situation here. Expecting a flank from lane 4 from Missalot, but Friendly Fire playing a disciplined game here, holding their angles, knowing that Leo has to go to them. Sometimes if you try and send someone out on the flank, sometimes be just throwing their life away. It could have been a 3v1, then becomes a 2v1. They got pretty good ideas where Leo is now. Still eyeing up lane 4. Trying to lane prone and only expose his head to Cam Street. Doesn't quite land the shots. And I think Leo is not aware of the situation he's in. I think he may have just try to make a call out to his teammates. Still can't land those shots on Cam Street. Leo spent a lot of time and a lot of ammo trying to get Cam Street. There's only a minute 25 seconds left. Leo's gonna have to make a move. Oh. Leo, figuring he is doomed this round, does find the pick on the Cam Street, who is only downed. Is in a position to not get confirmed. So Cam Street could just be a radio beacon and call out Leo's position when spotted. Folks coming out. 30 seconds left. Should be hearing a little beeper going off in his headset. More free fire going on. Bulk House. All he had. Peeking up. Gets the pick onto Leo. Giving Friendly Fire their second point. Leo did a pretty commendable job there, doing just trying to do a pick and go, trying to pre-fire and rotate, Did find one pick onto Cam Street later on, but unfortunately was pressured by the clock with only 30 seconds left. Had to make a move up against 2 players, and unfortunately it just did not pan out for him. But they have a chance to defend and get that point back. Now, for those who may not be fully aware, if you look around this map, you can find a few Easter eggs. And just as I was about to look for it, they finally decide to start the round. Round number 4.
I was going down lane 1. Don't worry too much about pushing too early.
FriendlyFire will have the lane 1 spawn.
No, that's illegal. I was
kidding. It was a joke. You just faked out the caster, you know. Please don't pre-fire. Please don't pre-fire. Please don't pre-fire. I don't think it will pre-fire.
That's incredibly disappointed in you guys.
An exchange of utility or flashbangs. Don't think they would have found anybody. Mr. Dutch Kebab and Playground. Pre-fire in lane 4. Physics T will get picked by Typic in lane 2. Wow. A nade from Dutch Kebab will find Mr. Trip and Cam Street.
Delta green, possibly red.
Only downed. Don't think Dutch Kebab will be confirming those kills if he's even aware that he's gotten them. Should give Ollie had a chance to get both revives. We got Miss-a-Lot at the back lawn of Center House. A little bit of shots from Leo trying to find Miss-a-Lot. Will not connect. Free fire from LOL once more. Will not connect to anybody. Smoke coming out. Preparing for the revive. Dutch here. Expecting someone to pop out here. The revive comes out and Cam Street will get the pick on Dutch Kebab. Making things 4v4. Special Ops gonna rotate towards lane 4.
There's one in open. Maybe
Yeah,
one
flash,
in
anything.
Look.
You know where from this?
There's one in spawn house. House, open house.
Mr. Trip calling someone in spawn house, but they are not there.
Smoke by the sandbags.
Cam Street spawn special ops does not quite connect with those shots. Mr. Trip popping smoke. Trying to force LOL to rotate. Not quite land where it needed to be. Leo's playing ever so silent here. In middle house. He's waiting for audio cues. Which he'll get from Miss-a-Lot. I'm suspecting that... Oh, here we go. There's the pick onto Miss-a-Lot.
I got one as well. I got one.
LOL does find Olliehead, who was in lane 3. And it's now a 4v2 in favor of the Kingsmen. Kingsmen, sorry. With 2:40 left on the clock. The trip up on the slide. Will traded with Leo, who was in center house. It's all down to Cam Street in a 1v3. who just happens to be the lead fragger so far for the team.
So it might win a trade.
Who's going to get his 7th kill? That's onto Typic in lane 1. Making it now a 1v2. Cam Street now doing the right thing. Who's already fired in lane 1. Rotating back somewhere else. Trying to be as unpredictable as possible. Throw the defense off. Get the picks one at a time. Hopes to either eliminate all members of defense, which doesn't quite happen, unfortunately, with Special Ops at lane 4 APC getting the pick, tying this round up, this map up 2-2. A great little back and forth going on here between these two teams, which is what we all want, both as players, as viewers, and as casters. Now, we just had 2 rounds of the Burning House objective. We now move clear across the map to the White Car objective, lane 1. Now, the most common position to cap is right between these 2 Hescos, giving you the most coverage, buying you the most time to cap. Fortunately, to get there, you do have a bit of open ground to cross. And we are going to find out whether or not that is going to happen as round number 5 is underway.
Okay, lol, come lane 3. Lol,
Yeah, I
come
agree,
lane
I
3.
agree.
Can we go?
So he was fucking over, I don't know, I missed.
Nah, you did well, mate.
If only you had an
Sure.
M3.
Yeah, if only.
And it looks like a pretty laid back defense. All but miss a lot. Standing behind the objective. Meanwhile, we got pretty open line of players for the most part on Marsok's side. Looking for an aggressive push-up. Cam Street.
One going lane 4 is crawling on the street.
Did spot Special Ops at lane 4 White Car. Did not quite land the shots. So Trip should be the one that get them, but will get downed by Special Ops shooting through that fence. That fence is penetrable.
One standing on lane 4 and there's one.
Not sure if Special Ops is aware of it. It's now a 5v4.5. Typic pre-firing the burning truck lane. All he had from lane 3, finding the pick on Mr. Dutch Kebab. Down goes Typic lane 4. Down goes Special Ops in lane 4. Wait, Typic lane 1. Special Ops lane 4. Making it a 4v2, or 4.5v2, sorry.
Did anyone get the crawling guy?
The revive.
All they had is find the pick onto LOL in lane 3, who's only down. As I said, there's a confirm.
What's the kill?
And once again, the Marsok round all lies onto Leo in a 1v4.5. Make that a 1v5 as the revive does come out. Let's just tag along with Leo here. See what kind of shenanigans he'll pull off.
Or two, going through lane 2.
A lot hearing the footsteps from Leo, calling out his
Or
position.
lane 1.
And there we go. The push up from Physics T, getting the pick onto Leo, will give Friendly Fire their 3rd point. Just poking in onto the Twitch chat there, seeing what's all going on. Good to see you all watching. Good to see you all active in the chat. Hopefully you're all enjoying your Saturday afternoon, or for these players' sake, Saturday evening. As I said, this is a matchup from the European division. As I mentioned, there are some Easter eggs on these maps. This came out in the 1.8 update that, for those who may not be aware, is the creator, the founder of the game and company developer, Dante. And another little tidbit I can probably share. This house here. I don't know who designed this house. It was probably Mono, but this house has no doors. Quite literally no doors. I'm pretty sure that was a Mono thing.
That person on.
Are you pushing up or holding?
I'm holding.
Now this
on lane
is
3.
potentially map point
Smoke over
for Friendly Fire.
and then
Smoke
just
once you
assess the
smoked.
situation.
They can win by elimination and get their 4th point,
Can you look through the
but they can
Hesco
cap
line?
and get 5 points.
Now.
Getting that extra 5th point will be beneficial for their MMR, but obviously not necessary. And a heavy lane 4, lane 3 push. Leo is going to have his hands, or LOL is going to have his hands full. Lots of smoke on the street there, trying to conceal their cross as LOL gets picks off Physics T. and will trade with Mr. Trip, making things a 4v3 in favor of the Kingsmen. More smoke being dumped out. How many smokes do these people have? Camp Street does make the cross onto North Street. Missalot will not be so fortunate. Camp Street will trade with Spec Ops. The odds of a res going out to Missalot are pretty slim, as she is quite out in the open, and pretty sure every piece of utility from Friendly Fire has been used on the street. So now a 1v3 in favor of the Kingsmen. Everything now rests on Ollie Head's shoulders. No pressure now, but if this was Blackwatch, it would be clutch or kick.
The conquer thing is up by the car, miss. Yep, all good.
Mr. Dutch Kebab. Oh. Expecting Mr. Dutch Kebab to be the one that gets picked, but it'll be Leo in the trade, giving the Kingsmen their third point needed. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are now going to a round 7 decider for map number 1. And what a round 7 decider it's going to be, as we have the center house objective. This should be entertaining. Now, you can cap in a couple spots here. You can cap right at this corner here, but you can also cap on the stairs. If you're down the stairs, as long as you have 2 feet on the stairs, you can have your tap it up in the air, and you can get that sweet little cap. I know this match is not over, not even by a long shot, but if you are still craving a good Onward match to watch later tonight on Venues, Nightfire and I will be casting the NA Venues matchup between Excommunicado and the Leftovers. That will not be a match you want to miss. All right, here we go. Round number 7. Do or die.
Just go
we're not
for
gonna
it.
push.
Doesn't matter.
Yes. Yeah, we have
Just
to
go for it anyway. Go there anyway.
Make sure you're covered.
Thank you. Good trade.
Because Ollie's back is open.
So I'm at the top of the stairs in the corner.
Now,
You can be in the corner, you can be behind
this
the
is
table,
one of the
just
objectives
up the
where you
stairs.
can just bum rush in
Whichever you feel safest.
and try and go for that early cap, which we are not going to get. Being a European team, their meta usually is slow and methodical, so it is not surprising to see. Got a 3-man push coming from lane 4. One in lane 1 and one in lane 1, Burning Truck Alley. Leo LOL could find let's play in a disciplined position. Bedroom. Try not to expose herself to the window, as it is pretty common to be killed from lane 1 through that window. We got a heavy defense set up for center house. They are really committed to not allowing a cap to come out, with Cap Street being the only one outside of center house. It's gonna make the push onto the second floor of center house incredibly difficult. The Kingsmen just poking and prodding, getting set up, trying to clear as much of the map as possible before they make their hard push into the house. Spec Ops doing a quick peek at the Volk house, looking for anyone to pre-fire. Camp Street back in his old spot of Volk house, second floor, in the spare bedroom. This time pretty far back. Try not to expose himself too much. Only watching the front door of the house. Should be getting close to the action shortly, as the Kingsmen are just inching closer and closer to center house.
If we can take him out and then have control of spawn house, that'll help us a lot.
Looks like Camp Street did get called out. Here comes smoke onto the rooftop. In this game, even though the roof should be blocking the smoke, the people inside can be blinded by it. Got pick onto lane 2, making it a 5v4 in favor of Friendly Fire.
Where was it?
Line 2.
Special Ops got called out, and a nade will find Miss a lot.
One's down, one's down.
Delta green. Delta green.
Bedroom.
Oh, not quite in time. Spec Ops full trade with Physics T, making it a 3v3.5. Make that a 4v3 as the res does come out for Miss a lot, and Camp Street will find a kill onto Mr. Dash Kebab, making it a 4v2 in favor of Friendly Fire.
-1 at least.
All down to Typic and Leo to clutch the round, giving them their map win on their map pick.
The 2 playground rotate to us.
I think they're doing a full open house pushing out.
Could get tense here. Flashlight onto center
One upstairs, kilo
center house
confirmed.
staircase. Camp Street is now dead. The front door is now exposed.
That's 3 will
It's
be
all
in
down to the 3 members of the second floor of center house. This flashbang comes out. Will not have found anybody.
Yeah, physics is still alive in spawn house. That's good.
Miss a lot. Calling out that Camp Street is still alive, trying to block the
Messy.
Kingsmen.
Like that is it? Bitch. There's one right down there. No, no.
Epic just doing a ring around the rosy of the staircase, trying to find some picks. And a team kill from
Yeah, that's
Typic
definitely one
onto
else.
Leo.
Maybe a team kill.
That is not what they wanted. Mr.
One
Trip
down.
will find a pick on the tie pick. It's all down to Leo. In a 1v3 with 50 seconds left.
Oh, fuck's sake, I can't do it.
Oh, don't be so down on yourself, Leo. You can still clutch it.
Watching lane 1 still. Open house. I don't think anyone will be pushing lane 1 with 40 seconds. If you can, at the windows.
Yep. We have one in spawn house. You shouldn't be worried.
I mean, yeah, I meant spawn house, sorry. No,
Yeah.
Cam's dead. If that's what you meant.
Oh, and there's a pick on Mr. Trip. It's now 1v2 and a half.
One just push the stairs.
Should be a res right here. No,
Get him,
it's now 1v1. It clutched it
Fucking hell.
with that trade, Leo. Holy lightning. Can we get that on replay? Oh, that would have been one to get a replay on. A 1v3 clutch will give the Kingsmen their 4th point needed to win map number 1. Wow. What a map. What a match this is going to be. Let's just take a quick look at the KDR. Cam Street leading the Friendly Fire team with 10, 6, and 1. Leo, the man who clutched it for his team, the 9, 6, and 0. And we got our respective 6 and 5 for Physics, 6 and 5 for Olliehead, a 5 and 6 for LOL, and a 5 and 5 for Special Ops. All right, now we're just waiting on Friendly Fire to decide what map number 2 is going to be, as the away team does get a chance to, they get second pick. So they can either pick the second map, or maybe they want to pick sides for the second map and allow the Kingsmen to pick the map. Which looks like we have members of the team leaving the lobby, so it sounds like we are going to have a custom map for map number 2. Now, I just got word of what the map is going to be. But I won't spoil that yet. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am, because oh, I still can't get over that clutch in round 7. I hope that's foreshadowing of what's to come for maps 2 and 3. Speaking of map number 2, we are going to get Hook. This is one of the 3 custom maps available for this current map pool. This map was developed by a long-time custom map developer, Evolution. It's got a few little treats for us here on this map as well. Because in this map, let's go ahead and bring it up. We have Jaws. We got our little shark here. And it's has yet to happen to me, so I can't really prove it not, but I believe if this shark gets near you, it will eat you and you will die. As he tries to defend his territory. I'm just looking back at Twitch chat here. Xander Gaming, you trying to get onto a team? All right, bud. Get onto the Onward VRML website. And you can register on that league. Get onto the Discord. Find yourself, announce yourself in the looking for a team channel, and just say who you are, your experience. There's many teams out there. I'm sure one of them will be just fine picking you up. Yeah. Oh, that was a crazy ending. Looks like we're waiting on one member of Friendly Fire to join, so I think we're gonna put ourselves into an intermission here. And I will bring you boys back once the action starts. Don't go away. All right, welcome back. Sorry for the delay. Sounds like a member of Friendly Fire had some headset issues.
So look at that room that we're going to go into.
But
I think that's pretty powerful.
it's all right.
I don't know how to get into it though.
Because we are at map number 2.
Take.
Oh, number 1. Looks like a pretty condensed defense here from the Kingsmen, which is warranted because it will not take long for teams to cap. A decent player can cap in about 5 or 6 seconds. Some of the best can cap in 3 or less. About just a hair under 3. You've got Cam Street. Miss a lot. Around the beach. Trying to flank around the south side. They'll have to contend with special ops. You've got Physics T and Ollie Head. And we're going to make their push from the north. Mr. Trip. Looking for a flanker. Trying to get in between those 2 groups. But it's not going to happen. Probably help if I put the lasers on. Special ops should be here in these footsteps. Oh, out comes the flashbang. Should have gotten them. Oh, a rotation. A little bit of fall damage onto Spec Ops, who kind of quickly dropped off the stairs. Will trade with Miss a lot. Looks like Physics T must have spotted Typic. Did not quite get the shots onto the target. A little bit of pre-fire now in the window. Typic once was. Ooh, how'd you get up there? Miss a lot in a southeast boulder. Trying to peer over the walls to get a pick, but will not find anybody. All he had in Physics T, just slowly moving down the path here, trying to clear every window, every corner, every possible nook and cranny they come across, as the enemy could be anywhere. Nate comes up over the wall, looking for Miss a lot, but will not find purchase. And Mr. Trip still kind of very center of the map. Gonna have to push up now. Sync up with his team. There comes the push. Physics and the Ollie Head. Physics will find Leo, and we'll find Topic. Trade with Topic as well. Ollie Head will confirm one of the kills. And now the gatehouse is under friendly fire control. Leo, though, is still able to make callouts as Leo's only downed. Now a 3v2.5 in favor of friendly fire. Miss a lot tossing smoke. Push should be coming in soon. Dutch Kebab making rotation to the south. But we'll get picked off by Miss a lot.
One here south.
It's all down to LOL.
East.
More smoke coming in. Miss a lot with the pick onto LOL, giving friendly fire their first point on their map pick. Now, I believe in the Onward VRML #1 channel, you can do map predictions. Unfortunately, this is channel 3, and I think you can still do it in his channel, but I do not have permissions yet. But unfortunately, we are unable to do predictions for who will win what with your own channel points. But I don't think that should stop you guys. You guys have been active in the chat so far, so why don't you go ahead and tell me, who do you think is going to win this map? Let's take it a step further. Let's see if you guys can get the score right. Type in their team name and type in what you think the score is going to be. Let's see who gets it right. But in the meantime, we have got round number 2 to go through.
You've got rifle, right?
Yeah. I'm not
I'm already getting friends.
That's what it was, yeah.
I end up being last, I should stay there, right? Because I can see the objective.
You should have good view, but if they get past you, then you're fucked.
FriendlyFire doing a last minute debate of who plays where.
Exactly in the opening of the gate. On the floor.
It's a lot with the C4. That's not a very good spot, Miss a lot. I think they might see that.
Master, if you can hear us, I'm very sorry. Blame chemistry for
They're making special ops. Trying to pull off what the FriendlyFire did in the previous round, coming from the south. Miss a lot, loving her boulders. And Mr. Kebab
Oh no, never
looking to make a push to the center.
Sorry, never mind. My bad.
Must have made a bad call out. See, what do we got with? That's not who I want.
Where's Mr. Caster? I don't want go in here. I don't want Mr. Caster things.
Seeing what now? What am I not to see?
Was that us?
Low, get good. Get good, low.
I mean, I can't get good because I'm already. Yeah, too good.
Mr. Trip spotted Leo, could not quite land the shots onto him. Come in. Looks like it bounced off a branch, a leaf, and got deflected. And they spot the C4 in the gatehouse. They will disable it, but they will not spot Miss a lot if she gets a pick onto special ops. LOL. We'll find Mr. Trip. That's gonna open up the gatehouse. The north gatehouse, I should say. They'll not have physics T to comprehend, to deal with. And a trail will come up from Typic and Miss a lot. Both are down. Flashbang goes out. That should have found Mr. Kebab. Nate, not quite able to get lull as he was inside the building. But physics will find one, will find two.
I'm down. Only downed.
Physics
Only
T
down.
did kill one, down one. A nice push, but
How the hell are you?
did not manage to get the second kill. Revive will come out,
Just
like one
confirming.
did on Mr. Lot, to confirm the kill onto Typic. Making things 3v2 in favor of FriendlyFire.
He was in Trip's room. I've hit him.
Smoke will be deployed from Lowell.
Where Felix was. one. Yep, Echo one then.
Mr. Dutch come up, going for a pre-fire, does not quite land the shots where it needed to be. All he had will get the pick. Just like Lol is now inside OBJ house. He is tablet out. He is capping. They are unaware of this either. And there's the cap. Lol, with a nice cap, will give the Kingsmen 2 points, breaking the score 2-1. That last second rotation from Camp Street, he was in a perfect spot. Unfortunately, made a rotation to the opposite room, and with typical Onward timing, Lol had an entry point to get in and get the cap. But that was 2 rounds of that objective. We now get a new one to the northwest. The I think it's called the Pub House. I'm not familiar with all of the call-outs for a lot of these custom maps. Now we're seeing some great plays coming from these teams here. Really enjoying what I'm seeing here. Really glad I picked this match. All right, with that countdown, we're now at round number 3.
Outside the pubs. I've already played
Yeah,
in
don't go
pubs
too far
twice.
and hold.
So like, I was a miss.
We know this spawn now. We know this spawn now.
Funny fucker.
Yeah, well, someone's got to.
Looks like we might get a hard 5-man push southwest. Type taking over Beach House. Lol, the capper, taking over Center 2-story. Leo, Lol is just in the situation as I am. Not sure what the callouts are. Special ops, hanging up on the wall there. Lol, who was in the Center 2-story, gets picked off by Mr. Tripp in Market.
You're meant to go up the stairs on the other side.
Typic might be the next one to get some action, as Camp Street does come through from the North Canyon. Meanwhile, Physics T and Mr. Tripp are just hanging back, looking for rotations, trying to get those picks. Looks like there's only one angle Typic could, possibly 2 angles Typic could peek from, but could just be waiting on audio cues. As I said, he starts to peek. With 4 minutes remaining, we are at a 5v4 in favor of Friendly Fire. Oop, that's not what I want. Epic did spot Cam Street,
One in there.
as Miss Lot does get a pick onto Special Ops.
Oh, you got him?
Did I get him?
Smoke inside the beach house.
You didn't get him.
All he had's pushing in for the kill. And the smoke will... Oh, typing with the trade with Olliehead. That should be information for Friendly Fire. They should have an accurate kill count. With, well, Kingsmen, they might not have it. They may not be aware it was a trade. Mr. Tripp and Physics D pairing up once more.
Is someone
Get prepared
below
for
me?
their push. Yes, Mr. Dutch Kebab does get a pick onto Physics T. Three v 2, 2:42 left. The threesome that is Friendly Fire will still have to clear out the courtyard before they can get the pub house. With both members of Kingsmen in the pub house itself, Dutch Kebab being the one peeking around, trying to get any picks to prevent anyone from entering. They will have to sync up and attack. But first, the guy close in. Confirmation shots from Mr. Tripp. Dutch Kebab did spot Mr. Tripp, but could not land the shots. Mr. Tripp, unaware of where Dutch Kebab is. Pre-fire coming in from Mr. Lot. More pre-fire coming in. Trying to create some coverage for the teammates to close in, but Dutch Kebab was not fooled. Would close in. Get Mr. Tripp as Leo does find Camp Street, all down to Mr. Lot. And it sounded like Dutch Kebab did call out that there was one left, so they obviously were aware it was a trade. An accurate kill count, now down to a 1v1. Miss Lot and Leo. Now there's no way that Miss Lot can cap from first floor. And the trade will come out. Kingsmen will win that trade, giving them their third point. Hopping back into the Twitch chat here, and I get to see a very familiar name to me. A well-respected player and caster, Mr. Radarhead. Good to see you're still alive, buddy. Now, those who don't fully are aware, the Kingsmen can very well win this series if they can win this round. Doesn't matter if they win by elimination or win by a cap again. They just gotta win this round, or at least a round, as the Friendly Fire could make it force a 7th round decider. But Friendly Fire are on the back foot here. We'll see how things go as round number 4 is underway.
You can love cam because you will be so hidden by the palm. It's easy for you to see them. That
They thought they had killed me.
So good. That cap was beautiful.
I'm not gonna take one.
I have literally played this map once.
Yeah,
I
you
have
know,
no
I know.
they thought they had killed me. I have no idea what I'm doing.
No, this man.
That's not what you want to hear from your teammates when they say, I have only played this map once. I have no idea what I'm doing.
We get it. Oh, we can actually.
Ooh, Mr. Trip with an early pick onto Lol. The man who only played his map once. The man who did not know what he was doing. And we'll find Mr. Dutch Kebab as well, forcing an early 5v3. This may be match point for the Kingsmen, but they're going to have to fight for it. Cam Street should have an angle onto Special Ops here, who is high up in the wall here. But is Special Ops aware?
Sender.
Here comes the flashbang. That will have found Cam Street, giving Special Ops an opportunity to push up. Will now have to somehow bypass Physics T. Finds the pick onto Leo. Cam Street gets the pick on a Typic. It's now 4.5 v 1.5 as Special Ops finds a nade onto Cam Street.
Yep, you go get him.
No, I'll leave.
Oh, and a really great job by Friendly Fire to shut down the offense, making it a 3v2.
Good job.
Friendly Fire still have some life in them on this map, in this match. Now, we did have our second round played of that objective. We now move on to a new one. And as I have mentioned, I am not aware of callouts for the vast majority of the Hook and other custom maps, but I am aware of most of the capping positions for this objective. Which is, of course, the crates, and I believe you can cap behind this wall, but I believe you have to be snugged up against that barrel. And just like that, we're now moving on to round number 5. Whoa. Yikes. Oh, okay. Looks like we had a bit of a round reset, which kind of scared me there because I thought my game just froze. Press again. Round number 5.
Do it from upstairs though, through the window.
203.
Yeah.
Everyone else, everyone else, come with me. Everyone else, come with me.
And Cam also pre-fight the south party, but stop when we try to push in
No,
now.
we don't have a 203. That's Ollie. That's Ollie. I'm with you.
Right. Nice.
Where are we going? Come on, quick.
Ooh.
Okay, now.
Early prepare from special ops. Just ID the spawn and nearly got a pick. And the chaos is ensuing as Missile gets down by Lull. It looks like a delayed refrag from Allhead onto Lull will make it a 4.5 V4. Special ops up in the south gate tower.
I've got the north covered, don't worry about
I
it.
just find Camp Street.
-1.
Oh, just as I look away, Camp Street will get the pick on the camp. Will get picked off by Special Ops. Physics T. Not entirely sure where Special Ops was. Throwing utility out. As Leo does down Missile and Olliehead. We're both trying to cap. Now a 3v2 in favor of the Kingsmen. Make it a 2v2 as Physics T will get the delayed refrag onto Special Ops. Got Mr. Trip, Physics T against Typic and Leo.
One down.
Physics T spotting the rotation from Typic will down him. Will not confirm the kill,
Rotating.
but still makes it a 2v1. And Mr. Trip, with another rotation, finds the pick onto Leo. Gonna make it 3-3. As I said, there is still life to this Friendly Fire team. I guess while we're waiting on the teams to plan out their final round of this second map, now would be a good time to announce the sponsors of this league. You'll be seeing their names on the right side of your current screen right now going by. Be sure to pay these guys a visit. Be sure to thank them, as their support does help us in a great way, as their support that they provide goes towards, of course, the prize pool for the playoffs. Top 3 teams get cash and prizes. So be sure to click onto our sponsors page of the VRML website. Pay them a visit, see what they have to offer. Be sure to thank them. Alrighty. Here we go, folks. Round number 6. The deciding round of what could be the deciding map.
Yeah, I can show you. In through that door. You see the door in the way?
You can't see
Leo,
the
come on. Let's go.
Giving just remind
I'm
you.
not with you, Kevin. I'm a special. Bye, Kevin. Bye.
What? For this one, it was not for this one, it was different.
You Gabby.
Gabby, yeah, I'm following Gabby.
Where for our
Now, we won't have that same instant action we had the previous round, but we're expecting a boatload of action nonetheless for this round. Nate from Mr. will not find anyone, but did hear the footsteps from Lowell.
There's one on the beach near where I am.
Oh, Mr. Dutch Kebab
-1.
does find the pick on the Mr. Trip. Gonna be a 5v4 so far for the Kingsmen. Physics T with a nice shot onto Lol. Only a down. Does not have the angle to get the confirmation shots on. So it should be a... Mr. Dutch Kebab should fall back and get that res. Should have a safe angle to get there.
I mean, in the was it west? Yeah, the west spawn.
Physics T not quite finding the shots there. Is that a nade? It's a nade. Oh, just short of confirming Lol there.
Oh, good job he came back. Got some coming up from the west near me in physics.
Yeah, I'm hearing footsteps, calling out Special Ops and Leo. Should be getting the res. Yep, there's the res on the Lol. Making it a 5v4. 3 minutes, 15 seconds left.
One ABJ building.
Gonna make it a 5v3 now as Lol does find the pick onto Physics. Mr. Dutch Kebab finds the pick onto Mr. Lot, making it a 5v2. Here comes the smoke. This should be a push for Cap. Cap Street does take taken out by Leo. A team kill from Typic onto Special Ops. Followed by a quick revive. It's all down to Ollie Head. And a 1v5. Who will get taken out by Lol. The Kingsmen will get the 4th point needed to win the second map, to win the series. Well played. And it looks like we're gonna have a little bit of bizarre for map number 3. Still reading over how action-packed both final rounds were of both maps. If you had missed map number 1, you had missed out on an amazing plays. Amazing map, amazing plays. If you missed out on the first 2 maps, once more, you missed out on some great plays. Hopefully they can keep it up here in map number 3. All right, here we go, folks. Round number 1 of map number 3. We do have the East Market objective.
Is that an energy?
Kingsmen will have the South spawn. They will not get the quick spawn for this objective.
Rifleman is mine.
82, 80.
No. Rifleman is mine. Who clutched on Suburbia? Who clutched on Suburbia? Me. Bitch.
That wasn't insane.
Leo,
You don't need a gun to
obviously with the chip on his shoulder now after clutching the final round
Impact MMR.
of round number 7 of map number 1. And with that chip on his shoulders, Tevik put him down with the TK. Tevik trying to, as the team captain, trying to put his players in their place. Make sure that they don't get too big of a head.
We already have 2 teams.
I was pretty fine.
We still win.
Looks like you've got fairly open defense. All right, cut off as many access points as possible. High pick. We'll find a pick on the camp street. Already, it's a 5v4. Only Ollie head and trip that can cover the cap.
That's what you get.
Right. Oh, let's go.
Wait for them.
Yes, someone get on the uplink. Come on. One left.
Typic will find a pick onto Ollie head. The cap is effectively open. Misslot does find a pick on his special ops. Typic is tabbed out. He is going for cap. Oh, trip with the pick on the tight pick will stop the cap. But Leo will get the pick needed to win round number 1. And as you may have heard in the game comms, the Kingsmen, with their victory secured, are feeling pretty good. They're joking and laughing, having a good time, but still playing well. Looks like we're, oh, as I say that, we do get a sub. Typic has been subbed out for Jittery List. He looks like the first and only sub we have so far in this match. Now, if you guys think I've been pretty quiet, I apologize, as I do have a second cast, as Nightfire and I are going to be doing a venues cast later on today. I'm trying to save my voice as much as possible. But as of right now, round number 2 is underway.
No, you're going south, mate.
Friendly Fire will get the quick spawn here.
Okay. Kick me out.
Oh wait, that blue.
I'm gonna pre-fire Ollie.
Free Fire will come up from Mr. Trip. Will not find anybody. T taking northwest 2-story. We'll have to contend with Leo eventually. As Olliehead and Mr. Trip will take over Kiot. And we'll have to contend with Dutch Kebab.
Right, one's on the docks here, so we're camp 2.
Hello.
Cam Street pushing with the south, along with Miss a Lot.
I can hear them talking. I can hear it too. It's not Kyle, mate. It's Kyo. It is literally Kyle.
Kingsmen trying to correct each other's grammar on the Kiot objective, the building.
It's fucking Kyo, mate.
It's what I want.
Olliehead will spot
see.
Lol. Will not find the pick. Neither will Mr. Trip. Flapping this come out.
Christ, he's a fast mover.
Got him?
No, we all missed it.
Okay. We see when they last time I checked.
No, he just backed up.
Okay.
Physics Tish is lagging back a bit, but here we go. He's pushing up now. Gets spotted by Physics T and or Leo, sorry, and will get picked, making it a 5v4 for the Kingsmen. Olliehead trying to free fire, trying to find Leo, cannot land the shots. Pushed up a bit more, does find the strip and Kiot. Olliehead will get the quick refrag,
Kiot's
making it a 4v3 for Kingsmen. Cam Street at scaffolding. East Market Blue Room. Would have heard Special Ops talking. Most likely would have called it out.
Bravo 3, right, miss, come join me.
I rotate it back. I'm rotating. I'm on the thingy.
And as you can hear,
One's either in
we
or
are next to a
by
power
the-
line, so in this game, if you're close to a power line, you can hear the players' radio comms. The players themselves cannot hear their opponents' radio communications. So we get a sneak preview as to what's going on in the minds of these players.
Set up a bit of a base on the uplink. They're very close. And they've also got a kill cam on the side.
A little bit of banter between the two players on each team. Miss Law and Cam Street. Trying to be as stealthy as possible. Try and sneak in. Undermine this defense. As Olliehead trying to be the distraction. Keeping Lol occupied. Oh, Cam Street with a nice pick onto Lol. And one, but their position is known. Pre-fire onto Jittery List. Forcing him to stay behind cover. Leo's pushing up. May bump into Ollie head soon. Special Ops will get the pick onto Cam Street. Ooh. Nice rotation from Leo. We'll get the pick onto Ollie head. It's all down to Miss a lot in a 1v3. Making that 1v2 it. She gets Leo. And Jitterless making a 1v1. It's all down to Special Ops now. Flashbang goes out. Will not find the miss. But the bullets will from his G36C. Giving the Kingsmen their second point.
That's Cam Street.
Missed a lot with a very close clutch there from a 1v3 to a 1v1. Just about getting it. Unfortunately, Special Ops with a rotation. Just narrowly seeing Miss a lot through the window. Gets the pick. Ending the round. Now, round 3, we got a treat. We get the Kiot objective. This has got to be one of, if not the, most difficult objective to defend. As you can cap there, from there, from here, from here, as well as up here and over here. So many different capping locations. I believe it's got the most
I'm following you.
out of any objective.
I'm gonna hold the cross to the mini market.
Yeah.
As a single player, it is almost impossible to defend it on your
I
own.
need to stretch, man. Jeez.
But here we go. Round number 3. The Kingsmen with the west spawn.
Oh, my.
They're gonna commit to a west push. They're not gonna attempt to cross the east side. It can be a risky cross if Ollie had gone in time. If someone did cross from the south, could have gotten an early pick, making the difficult job of attacking an objective even more so. Cam Street, watching the west cross. Crouch down though, will not spot Leo crossing north. But will be hearing the footsteps.
One west side of Kiot, that might be the courtyard in front of it. Courtyard north. It's Kiot. Well, shut the fuck up.
The Kebab with a nice pick onto Cam Street.
Pushing back.
Mr. Trip with a flashbang getting Leo.
He's on the stairs, on the stairs.
Full 5-man push from the west.
He can't do anything, just hold it.
Again, Mr. Trip hold him off. And Will with a trade against Special Ops, making it a 4v3 in favor of the Kingsmen. Next player they're going to contend with is going to have to be Ollie Head, or possibly Miss a lot. As Ollie Head does get a pick onto Lol, even things up 3v3. Miss a lot getting a pick onto Mr. Dutch Kebab, making it a 3v2 in favor of Friendly Fire. What was looking like a strong 5-man push, it's just getting picked apart by Friendly Fire now. As the trade does come out, Jittery List is resable. Physics T is not. This should be a 2v2. There goes the revive. Ollie head now on the north side of Kiat. Should be able to hear the footsteps coming up from Jittery List as Leo pushes towards the front of Kiat. Missalot in the well-known fountain position, able to cover the entire front of Kiat. Should be able to spot any potential cap.
They're in blue.
Missalot calling out the Kingsmen's location. All ahead should be hearing the conversations and the footsteps. Leo will trade with Olliehead. Jitterless will confirm the kill and get the pick onto Missalot at the fountain. Will give Kingsmen their third point. Actually, as I was saying, of all those capping locations, it is incredibly difficult, but it used to be even more difficult at one point, as this doorway you see here is a relatively new addition from almost a year ago. This used to be just a wall. So if you wanted to cover the roof cap, the second floor caps, if you're on this side of the wall, you have to go down these stairs, outside, back inside, then up these stairs into this side of the roof. And you had to continue doing that over, back and forth, over and over and over again. It's been made easier to defend and also cap now with the addition of that doorway. But, oh, it's still difficult to do. Nevertheless. But with that countdown, we now have round number 4 underway. With the mirror spawn, west spawn for friendly fire.
No, I mean, you should have told us afterwards. No, you should have heard us after we killed him. Just pure laughter.
I hope it was caught on camera. I hope it was caught on camera. That'd be funny.
Looks like a similar 5-man committed push from the west. Nobody wanting to risk the cross to the east. Camp Street taking over apartments. Trying to get a overwatch onto the market.
G3 or long to rotate that.
A 2-man push towards the northwest. To kind of the southeast of the markets. Not sure if Camp Street actually spotted special ops or was just pre-firing the location. Yeah, it's just pre-fire.
It's on the stairs, on my building, on the stairs.
Here it is called out, but did not help out as he does get a pick onto Physics T, making this a 5v4.
To rotate on me, I'm stuck here.
Trip tries his luck, does get the delayed reframe, making things 4v4. as LOL does find the pick onto Camp Street and Apartments. All hit and Special Ops will trade, making now a 3v2 in favor of the Kingsmen. There, it's all down to Mr. Trip and Miss-A-Lot. Up against Mr. Dutch Kebab, LOL.
Yoda, man.
LOL with a nice flank going on does find Mr. Trip. It's all down to Miss-A-Lot
What even is your?
in a 1v3. Who will find the delayed rebreak onto LOL, making it a 1v2. Not able to confirm the kill up until now. With 3 minutes, 25 seconds left, Miss-A-Lot does have plenty of time to start scoring picks and making rotations.
West.
Miss-A-Lot just got called out.
He's dead. Do not slow peek on me. Do not slow. Let's go. Ow, I just hit a wall. Ow.
With that pick, the Kingsmen will get their 4th point and will win all 3 maps. GG's. Great job by the Kingsmen. Well played by FriendlyFire. All the maps were action-packed and fun to watch. Really glad I picked up this match cast. But this is not the only cast going on today, as at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, both myself and Nightfire will be picking up the venues match between Excommunicado and the Leftovers. For those who are unaware, the venues match is, well, Horizon Venues, which is a free to download app on a Quest or Quest 2, where you're in a movie theater-like environment with other Quest users. You can all watch, enjoy, and communicate together, and just enjoy having a good time. For those who do not have a Quest, there are still other, I guess, media you can watch these casts from. One is the VR Master League Twitch channel, as well as the Onward VR Master League YouTube channel, all of which will be streamed live for all you for your viewing pleasure. But that'll be in a few hours from now. In the meantime, gotta say some thank yous. Big thank you to DPI for making this game, the sponsors for supporting us in our league and in the prize pools, and a big thank you to you guys for watching and the teams for playing. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you all later.